To make the scoundrel love only her, the woman removed her treasured item, a gift from her destiny, and gave it to him as a love token. "See you in a few centuries, little boy." After a tender goodbye, he sadly closed the coffin, bound it tight with iron chains, and buried it 10 meters underground. 200 years later, the small town had become a modern port. To everyone's shock, the woman was still alive, and had grown into a powerful leader in the fishing trade. It turned out she was an immortal witch, but just as she had long forgot the scoundrel, he suddenly rose from the earth. Just a few days back, workers had accidentally unearthed a coffin. When they saw the iron chains around it, the foreman thought they found treasure, so he quickly took a wrench to cut the chains, not knowing he was freeing a monster. The moment the coffin opened, it exploded like a bomb, and before anyone could react, a shadow rushed out, draining the workers dry. It turned out the scoundrel buried alive was a vampire. After being freed, he went straight back to his home. However, he soon realized that, in the 200 years he missed, the world had changed completely, and people's clothes had become totally strange. Luckily his home was still there, but seeing how shabby the estate was, he felt deep sorrow and rushed inside. Remembering the past, he did not notice that 2 children sat on the couch. Just as he felt confused, the little boy noticed this man looked just like the painting on the wall. It turned out the man was their ancestor Vasculin. As Colin introduced himself, the head of the family, Lisa, appeared and tried to shoo him away. Thinking he was a fraud, to prove who he was, Colin used his cane to hit a hidden floor switch. Suddenly, a chain reaction happened, and the fireplace slowly moved back, showing a hidden room even the owners did not know existed. Lisa was amazed at this sight, for the legendary ancestor was said to be a vampire. She grew worried, but it turned out she worried too much. Colin not only did not hurt his family, but he led them to the secret room, where all the gold and silver treasures were left as gifts for his heirs. Real money is all-powerful. Lisa quickly dropped her guard, and warmly welcomed her ancestor home. Colin's first task was to get back at Anna. It turned out that 200 years ago, Colin had been a normal man. Using his huge family wealth, he had no worries, and had a fling with the pretty maid, only to leave her later. However, Anna was not just any woman, she was a strong witch. When she saw Colin had found his true love, she was full of anger, and cast a dark curse that made Colin's beloved jump off a cliff. Heartbroken, Colin tried to follow her, planning to die with her, but after a hard fall he was still alive. It turned out that Anna had made him an immortal vampire.